Since taking over as captain in December 2021, Rohit Sharma has had one dream: the dream to win a World Cup for India. He had a fantastic World Cup in 2019, 500s. For normal cricketers, it was good enough. For anybody, it should have been good enough because you have been the best player in the world in a World Cup with 500s. Not so Rohit. He had said to us at that point, the real trophy was in the other dressing room. In this case, the England dressing room. The dressing room that Rohit will want to make sure does not have an opportunity to win the 2024 World T20. And that's why he was dissatisfied even after the 2019 World Cup campaign. 2022, he had an opportunity in Australia. He was skipper. Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma were playing the first World Cup as captain and coach. Sadly for both of them, England took India out. Took out in style. It was a mauling. Joss Buttler and Alex Hales did not give the Indians a chance. Rohit Sharma was crestfallen, dejected, disappointed, defeated, vanquished. He got back. He got his troops together. He got everything together, and he spoke to us about his captaincy philosophy. And Rohit's captaincy philosophy is as fascinating as the man himself. Listen in.
That's what I feel. The captain needs to stand at the back. He cannot be the forefront. I understand in terms of performance, he needs to be forefront. But while doing everything else, he needs to be taking the back seat, making sure that, the rest of the players are, getting their job done in whatever way they can. And just make sure that the reason I say that the captain has to be taking the back seat is because, he can make sure that he puts his hand around everyone from behind. That is what I meant when I said that you have to be taking the back seat. Captain looks good when the team looks good, when the team performs well. Captain looks bad, horrible, whatever you want to say, when the team doesn't do well. So I think it's not captain. Yes, I mean, in how I look at it is, the kind of players you have, the stuff that the captain is allowing the players to do. I think that is very, very important. And captain can take a lot of credit when everything goes well. And at the same time, when things don't go well, captain is blamed for everything. I don't think that is the right way to think or look forward to that. I think it's important that, the world understands what the role of a captain is. Captain is there to make sure that the right players are playing, the right combination is put out there. And obviously, there are a few tactical things that he needs to look after.
Rohit also always takes care of his players. After the 2022 World Cup defeat, it was imperative that he put together a team that could mount a strong challenge for the 2023 World Cup at home. And to do so, he needed his boys to believe in the captain and back him. How does Rohit perceive what his teammates think of him? And is it important for him in the first place? He also spoke to us about this. Take a listen.
There is also captain on the field and captain off the field. And quite a lot of your teammates in the Indian team are good friends with me. Every time I have spoken to them and when you have come out, everyone says to me that you are that captain off the field as well, who puts an arm around someone's shoulder, takes him out for a meal, makes him relax. Even if somebody's had a bad day, you will be the one who will take that person out, be with that person in his bad time. That has been an attribute of yours, which many have told me. Is that conscious? That you take the juniors under your wings and make them relax?
No, because that's what I believe in. I believe in my role is more outside than inside. Because your prep, making sure that, you give the role to the players and what they are expected to go out there and execute. It all happens off the field, not inside the field. Once you are in, you have 3 hours to execute your plans. and there's very little you can change within that 3 hours, because there are 11 guys playing, so you have to look after all 11, and in those 3 hours, how much can you change? So for me, I don't think my role, that's how I look at it. It's not on the field too much. It's off the field more. Preparation, comfort, freedom, planning, strategies, and all those kind of things that happens off the field. So my role as a captain is 20% on the field, 80% off the field. That's how I look at it.
2023 World Cup started as an incredible effort from Rohit. He completely transformed his game. He was aggressive from the very outset. He was taking to the bowlers and making sure that India was getting starts that we had not seen before. And 10 matches on the trot is testimony how good Rohit was and his team was. But thereafter come the final, and the captain, after playing a brilliant cameo, got out to a fantastic catch from Travis Head. That started the decline. India lost the match, and Rohit just couldn't believe what had struck his team. This is where it becomes important to put the pieces together and make yet another comeback. 6 months down the line, Rohit has another opportunity. And if the Australia innings is anything to go by, he is ready. Ready for the big day, for the big match, for the big challenge, and to redeem himself after the 2022 World Cup semi-final loss. He spoke at length about the press conference, as to what India will do or wants to do. He practiced hard. He's trained with intensity, and his team has as well. Listen in to more of Rohit Sharma as we leave you with the words of the captain, but with the belief that he has it in him to do it for himself and for India. Captain Rohit Sharma, leader Rohit Sharma, batter Rohit Sharma, 130 crore Indians will look to him again tonight as India take field against England in Guyana. And if the Australia game is anything to go by, Rohit is ready. India is ready. A World Cup final spot is on the line. England is on the line as well, awaiting us after Australia. Only this time round, all of us hope that, led by Rohit, the winner will be different and the celebrations will be in a different camp, as the tricolour will flutter tonight as the game goes on. Rohit will lead us to a victory, and a memorable one, in Guyana.
We had informally spoken before the World Cup, and you had mentioned again about your obsession to win. Be it the 2017, 2019, 2021, you have been a senior player, vice captain. Obviously, some of your best tournaments have been, in the recent past in ICC competitions. Yet we've fallen short. You must have. What is the? Have you been able to pinpoint? This is one reason. Is it 45 minutes of bad cricket? That 2019. Have you been able to figure
out? Not. To be honest, not really. I mean, like, we lost Champions Trophy, the 2019 World Cup, and even this World Cup as well. Like, I would say it was that initial phase of the game where we lost the game. So that is something that I'll keep in mind, and I'll see that, we prepare for the worst. We have to prepare when the team is 10 for 3. And that is how I want to move forward and get the message across to the boys, that guys who are batting at 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is, there's nowhere written that if you are 10 for 2 or 3, you can't get 180 or you can't get 190 or maybe more. I'm just giving you an example. So I want to prepare. I want the guys to prepare in that fashion where let's say we are playing the semi-final and we are 10 for 2 in the first 2 overs. What do we do? What is the plan? So I want to put ourselves in that situation again and see if we can respond to that